What's up, YouTube? I'm Brett.
I'm Lance.
This is Rants Are Us.
As always, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Today we're going to be talking about one of the Disney Plus series, Star Wars series, and it's not Lando Calrissian series, it's the Obi-Wan series. You excited for it?
I am. I want to see it. I love Ewan Mcgregor as Obi-Wan. I want to see what they're going to do. I know from the look of things, it probably looks kind of bland and boring to most people. It's just an old guy walking around the desert trying to figure out what's going on. But I think that's probably just a small fraction of it. I think there's going to be way more to it than that.
It's going to be, this is the way I look at it. It's going to be Moses without the interesting parts.
God,
no. Because he's just going to be wandering around a desert, looking up at the sky for Yoda. Maybe there'll be some like raiders or something that come in there. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be something more to it, but
I think there's going to be a lot more to it than what you think.
I hope it is. I really do hope it is. But I mean, I just keep I'm trying to I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I'm just like a huge Star Wars fan, and I'm trying to get excited for these new series. Like I actually do love the Mandalorian.
See, I don't.
But you don't like the Mandalorian?
No, not really. I mean, it was okay at best.
I'm looking forward to a Lando Calrissian one like
that. No, I have no interest in that whatsoever.
I don't want any part of it. But I'd almost kind of rather a Lando Calrissian one than an Obi-Wan Kenobi one to a certain extent. Really?
Not me at all.
Because at least I feel like
Lando Calrissian could be completely left out of Star Wars and it would be fine. You can't completely leave Obi-Wan out.
I thought Donald Glover did a decent job.
I didn't like the Solo movie. I've said it in many videos before. Check those out. Yeah. Let me know what you think about that. But
yeah, we got a couple. We got a couple of videos over that, and yeah, don't forget to check those out. I have a different opinion than what you do.
Yeah.
I actually think the Solo movies, if you look at it in the context of all the movies, Star Wars movies that have come out, I actually kind of feel like Solo is one of the only movies that really doesn't have a lot of plot points that are kind of off, or are either bad CGI, or either bad fighting scenes, or something along those lines.
Opinions.
Yeah, I mean, but that's for another video. But as far as this, I'm excited.
For another video. Yeah. Check it out.
but yeah, overall, I don't know. I just feel like an Obi-Wan series, like there's just not enough about Obi-Wan for me to really be engaged in the series.
I disagree, but different characters grab a hold of different people for different ways and different reasons, and that's
I always kind of.
Obi-Wan's a big part of my childhood.
Oh, I know. Now don't get me wrong. Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan was the best.
Oh, well, definitely. But I mean, even old Ben Kenobi in the original series, I was into that character.
Well, I know.
I didn't think he was in it for long enough, honestly.
No. Yeah, I know.
But that's
in hindsight,
neither here nor there. I'm excited about it because I think that they're doing it episodically, so there's going to be way more than just this first season to it. I think there's going to be way more to that show than what meets the eye. I think it's going to be I think it's going to tell a great story of what went on with Obi-Wan after his fight with Anakin.
I would have been a little bit more excited about it if it wasn't for in Rebels. They killed off Darth Maul in it. Now, I would have enjoyed Darth Maul hunting down.
I didn't watch Rebels, so maybe that's why I'm more excited for. I'm not into these animated series, man.
See, I love
your thing.
See, I love the Clone Wars. Rebels.
I've watched it.
Rebels is decent.
I've watched them and they're okay, but it's really not something I'm just gonna be like. Yeah. Gotta see the next one. No,
well, see. I'll admit, I remember, and this is years ago.
They're too kiddie for me.
Well, see, I kind of felt like the sequel series was too kiddie for me. Like, I kind of felt like out of all the series, that was the one that was the more childish. It was just childish that the way the characters acted, the little cheap little gags that they would do. Kind of felt like that was more childish. I felt like Rebels was childish, but Clone Wars was a lot better.
we talk about this a lot too. That goes along with the territory of being owned by Disney now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, I mean, and I guess really when you put it that way, what are we to really actually expect from Disney at this point? Like, Disney has made their living based off of these kind of shows
making
like
things
that.
for kids.
Yeah, and they don't, to me, and this is just my opinion, I don't feel like they even do that well anymore. Like, I feel like even the kid shows, non-Star Wars related, are not really that good
movies,
anymore.
You got like Inside Out and crap like that instead of like Fox and the Hound.
Yeah, how do you go from that? Like, I'll agree with you.
We grew up on some real ass cartoons from Disney, and now the crap my kids watch, I'm like, I'm on the guy. It's very hard for me to be like, all right, Stevie, all right, Crystal, let's sit down and watch this movie together.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, my grandparents and my mom and them, they would watch my cartoons with me and had no problem. But even my mom now, she has trouble watching the cartoons with my kids because the movies are crap.
Dude, me and my wife, we were excited about seeing the new Aladdin movie that it came out a few years ago, and we saw that movie, and I was like, "Oh, geez, don't ruin my childhood, guys."
Yeah, I loved it.
Like, I hated it. I hated everything about it.
I loved the Lion King one. I loved the Jungle Book.
I hated that.
I liked the Beauty and the Beast one. Really? I liked all of them.
Really?
But I'm into musicals. You're not.
See, you might be surprised. I actually did like the Beauty and the Beast one. My wife hated it, and I was sitting there just.
But
I like the
it drives me crazy when people are like, "Oh, it's too much of a musical." Well, Disney, all of our life was musicals. Even the cartoons we grew up on were musicals.
One of my favorite movies is Sweeney Todd.
Beauty and the Beast. Fox and the Hound, all these had singing and everything. Yeah. That's what Disney was about. Yeah. So, when people are like, "Oh, I didn't like the real life version because it's a musical."
Yeah, no, you always hear, in Frozen, well, they sing too much. What do you expect?
Well, Frozen,
I'll agree.
Dude, Frozen made me want to throw myself off the top of the building, but
see,
that's because Crystal got so big into Frozen that she watched it like 6 times a day. There's a difference in seeing that movie every now and then and be like, that's a cute little kid movie.
That's actually one of the reasons why
let's build a snowman in your sleep.
Yeah.
So.
But overall, I kind of feel like the Obi-Wan series.
Way off here, but
yeah, we're a little bit way off topic, but it's still Disney related.
I'm excited. I'm excited for it because Obi-Wan, through video games, through movies, through anything, Obi-Wan was always one of my favorite characters.
Oh, I felt like Ewan McGregor in the prequel series. I loved him. I thought he was he's my favorite character. In Clone Wars, I didn't really like him so much, but I mean, he was still decent.
That's probably why we're on separate sides of the fence.
Yeah, because I'm so big into Clone Wars.
Into the animated series of it, and I wasn't.
Yeah, so you just know him from the movies.
Yeah, I mean,
I've seen some episodes.
I've seen some episodes, and it's not a show that I'm like, this is the worst thing ever. It's just not for me. Like,
dude, Ewan McGregor, this is how good of an actor Ewan McGregor is for me.
He
made Winnie the Pooh an awesome movie. Like, I sat there and I was watching Winnie the Pooh.
Robin.
Yeah. I was sitting there watching that movie like,
I've seen parts of that, but I haven't finished it. And it was decent.
It's a good movie.
I've seen him in a lot of good movies.
Yeah, though. I mean, he's just a really good actor.
Big Fish.
Yeah.
That movie was weird, but the movie was good.
There was a lot of movies. I think he was in the Birds of Prey movie. He was in a couple of those other ones too.
Overall, I'm excited for it. I can't wait.
See, I'm not excited about the Obi-Wan one. I'm not excited about the Lando one. I still like the Mandalorian.
Now, if they ever go ahead and do the Darth Maul one they've talked about doing, I'll be all for that.
Oh yeah,
but yeah, I am excited about this. I want to see what they do.
I think Darth Maul. I agree with you 100% on Darth Maul.
Yeah.
I think, man, do a Darth Maul one where he's crime syndicate, and where he's taking over that. That was actually one of my biggest things that I loved about the Solo movie is because it was setting up the Darth Maul.
Well, see, maybe I would like Solo a lot more if they set it up for a reason. Like if now they go ahead and do the Darth Maul series, boom. Yeah. I might be like, Solo's probably the best Star Wars movie.
Hands down, I would agree with you on that one.
But if they don't do that, I'm not gonna feel that way.
Yeah, that's kind of the way I feel towards it. Overall, I'm kind of like, I'd probably give it, my excitement level is probably at a 4 right now. It's not like huge. It's something that I would watch.
I would put mine at like a 7.
7?
For me. Cause
I mean, all I've got on my mind is Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka Tano. That's all I'm interested
anytime
in.
they're like Star Wars, I go automatically to like a 6 already.
Yeah, I know, I do too.
Just because I'm a Star Wars nerd.
Even when we got to past The Last Jedi, I was like, wow, this last movie really sucked. I'm excited about The Rise of Skywalker.
I still, and argue with me if you want. I don't think you will, but y'all might want to. If you do, fine. But The Last Jedi was the worst Star Wars movie ever made.
I think it was one of the worst movies in general ever made.
It might be.
It was.
Let us know what
Ryan
you
Johnson
think.
Dropped the ball.
Yeah, let us know what y'all think in the comments about Obi-Wan's new series, and
don't forget to share and like our videos. And as always, guys, subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000, and we need y'all's help. And if y'all enjoy our videos, please hit that subscribe button.
Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Facebook.
Take care, guys.